I make a living by making faceless YouTube videos using AI tools, and I know the secret to making passive income on YouTube with AI. Now let me tell you a story. I have two nieces, and I had to read them bedtime stories when they were young. I used to make them up on the fly with elaborate voices and everything. Some people don't have that level of creativity, but fortunately, with the help of AI, you do, and YouTube will even pay you for it. Let's check out a channel called Bedtime Story Company. We can use VidIQ's free plugin to tell us that the channel is monetized and receiving 747,000 views a month. Assuming an average RPM of $3, this channel is likely making around $2,200 per month. So let's embark on a delightful journey into the enchanting world of bedtime stories. But these aren't your average bedtime stories. We're creating magical YouTube shorts and TikTok videos designed specifically to make bedtime an absolute joy for our little ones. We're going to use forest animals in our example. Why? Well, Tom from Shaftesbury, England, it's like giving kids a passport to a language adventure. Introducing children to the wonders of the animal kingdom, especially the quirky and uncommon ones, sparks their imagination and at the same time enhances their language skills. It's a win-win. Let's get ChatGPT on board for our linguistic safari. Start with a friendly, "Hello ChatGPT. Manners matter even with AI. Tell ChatGPT about our forest bedtime series for kids." You can use the prompt, "Hey ChatGPT, can you whip up a list of 20 cool forest animals for our bedtime stories? We want them unique and kid-friendly, please." If you have preferences, say something like, "Include a mix of mammals, birds, and maybe some cute insects to keep things interesting." And before you ask, yes, you can create YouTube videos using only AI and make money online from Google AdSense. Yes, that includes using AI voices. Yes, that includes GPT-written scripts. Yes, that includes AI video. And yes, the big YouTuber who told you that you can't was misinformed, is probably just a paid actor. The possibility of monetizing AI-powered YouTube content is endless. Now comes the delightful task of crafting unique goodnight phrases for each of our forest friends. Sure, we could ask ChatGPT to whip up some lines, but where's the fun in that? We're injecting a bit of our own humanity into these bedtime tales. You really don't need to be a wordsmith to come up with some basic lines. Here is an example of what I came up with. "Good night, Mr. Fox. Your day of clever escapades is done. Let the moonlight be your blanket as you curl up in your forest den. May your dreams be as sly and charming as your adventures. Sleep tight, Mr. Fox." Remember, these phrases aren't just for animals. They're bridges to the hearts of our little viewers. It's a connection, making their bedtime a cherished ritual. Now, we're about to breathe life into our bedtime tales with visuals. I have two ways to go about doing this, the easy way and the easier way. I'll tell you the easier way in a bit. The easy way is Imagine Art, our trusty AI companion for crafting enchanting images. If you haven't already, use our link in the description to try Imagine Art for free. It's a breeze, and it opens the door to a forest of creative possibilities. Once you're in, go to text to image. It's like opening a fresh page in your storybook. Enter details about the animal you're working on. Remember, our goal is to choose unique animals that spark the curiosity of our little viewers. This is where the magic happens. Specify the aspect ratio as 9:16 for YouTube Shorts. For our bedtime tales, we're leaning toward the charm of animated illustrations. So, on the right of the screen under Models, choose the Disney option. Click on it and watch the ordinary transform into the extraordinary. When using Imagine Art to bring your bedtime tales to life, don't forget to specify if our chosen animal has cute little offspring. You can use a prompt like "a fox and her cubs sleeping in the moonlit forest." You can also ask the AI to create images where each animal is in its own natural habitat to give it a unique touch. Anything that makes your video stand out. Don't shy away from experimenting with styles. AI is versatile, and you might stumble upon a style that perfectly complements your bedtime narrative. Euphoric, GTA, cinematic, the screen is your canvas. Once Imagine Art works its magic, preview the image. Ensure it aligns with the mood of your bedtime story. If satisfied, hit that download button. When you're picking images for our bedtime stories, think crystal clear clarity. We want the kiddos to be hooked, not scratching their heads. Match the vibe of the story. If it's a chill deer moment, let the image ooze tranquility. Keep things looking the same if you're spinning a series. It's like visual comfort food for the little ones. And hey, don't shy away from trying out different styles. You might just stumble upon a look that turns into the signature magic of your bedtime tales. Now to add words to our bedtime story. To start, click our link in the description to try 11 labs for free. Once there, choose a voice that suits your vibe. They've got dozens of options in both male and female tones. Now, grab those crafted goodnight phrases and paste them on the screen. Feel free to break them up for a natural feel, adding pauses where they fit. Adjust the narration speed to find the sweet spot to make sure that it sounds just right. Take a listen to the final audio, export the project, and repeat every animal phrase. Simple as that. Let's talk about audio. Visit epidemicsound.com, where a plethora of royalty-free music awaits. Now, a little cautionary note. We want to avoid any pesky demonetization issues, so let's stick with Epidemic Sound's copyright-free offerings. Once you've signed in, explore their vast library, specifically searching for music that aligns with your envisioned atmosphere. Perhaps some tranquil background melodies or even the rhythmic sounds of the jungle. Download your selected music, and here's where the magic intensifies. Grab additional sound effects, like the soothing symphony of cricket chirps. These subtle details work wonders, transforming your video into an interactive bedtime journey for the little ones. Let's put it all together. Here's your backstage pass to Canva's Magic Studio. First things first, if you're not part of the Canva crew yet, use our link and sign yourself up. Once you're in, slide over to Create a Design in the top right corner. Now, take a deep dive into the design pool by choosing the YouTube Shorts video template, your gateway to visual storytelling wonders. It's time to bring in the stars of the show, our AI-generated goodies. Head over to Uploads on the left, then click on Upload Files. Tip for neat freaks like me, keep your files tidy in folders. Now sync those beats with the visuals. Quick heads up, our AI images might play hard to fill the whole screen. No worries, it's just AI flexing its early stage muscles. But here's a trick. First off, click on the image, make it bigger by maximizing it, just like that. Now click on the image again, hit Edit Photo this time. Head over to Effects. Click on Blur. Set the intensity to a cool 48. Next, import the image again from the uploads. Adjust it to sit nicely in the middle of the frame. Repeat these steps for all the images and their corresponding sounds. By the way, I'm not sure if it's for you, but if you know someone who's interested in growing their channel and dominating YouTube, use my link in the description to try an absolutely free YouTube course that can grow your channel from $0 to $10,000 in profit on YouTube without showing your face or using your own voice. Now let's talk about transitions. If you're not impressed with how smoothly the video moves from one image to the next, no sweat. We're going to dial up the professionalism. Just hit that tiny add transition icon. A bunch of options will pop up. Feel free to play around, but for our video, let's roll with the dissolve transition. You can tweak the speed at the bottom. Click Apply, and there you have it. Apply these transitions between each image. Take a moment to review. Now here's where your creativity comes into play. Want to sprinkle in some motion graphics? Kids adore things that move, so go ahead and get creative. Now let's hit the play button and review our masterpiece. Check how the audio syncs with those delightful images, ensuring that transitions flow seamlessly. Take a moment to appreciate the efficient creation process, quick and satisfying. Let's chat about the golden rules for YouTube success. First up, rule number 1, be unique. Your video needs to stand out and be different from the rest. Experiment with various elements, see what works, and carve your distinct path. Second rule, consistency is key. Make a commitment to your channel by uploading videos regularly. This consistency not only builds your content library, but also keeps your audience engaged. Stick to these rules and you're on your way to generating a solid passive income on YouTube. I promised you an easy way and an easier way to make these videos earlier. For those of you finding YouTube Shorts and Canva video editing a bit challenging, fear not. Allow me to introduce you to a game changer, Pictory. Pictory is your go-to solution, designed to simplify AI video creation for everyone. It's a user-friendly platform that streamlines the process, making it efficient and accessible. If you're already part of the Pictory community, great, you're on the right path. But if not, take it easy. Signing up is a walk in the park. I've made it even smoother for you. Just hit the link in the description to sign up for Pictory absolutely free. That's right, Tom. There's no need for credit card details. While Pictory offers a free tier, if you're serious about elevating your AI video making game, a subscription is your ticket. And here's the cherry on top. Use the code DEBTBUSTERS at checkout to enjoy a fantastic 30% off your subscription. Trust me, it's a decision that will enhance your AI video creation experience in more ways than one. We've successfully crafted a captivating video in under 10 minutes, showcasing the magic of AI in creating bedtime tales for kids. I hope you enjoyed the journey of turning imagination into reality with the help of technology. Now it's your turn. Try it out and let me know in the comments how your experience goes, or if you have any questions about the process. Your feedback matters. And hey, as you dive into creating almost 100 of these delightful videos, you might be wondering, how can I make them go viral? Well, I've got you covered. Check out our previous video, where we spill the beans on making these videos a hit for your Faceless YouTube channel. Happy creating!